now we are going to read about what are life processes and what are the importance of life processes. How life processes is continuing, we can know and identify by these following features. In case of by respiration, excretion, exchange of materials, transportation, and other things, we can identify the life process which is continuing in our generation, whether the organism is living or not living. Now we are going to read about the life processes first, that is nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition is the process of obtaining and utilization of food materials for meeting requirements of the living being. And now, importance of nutrition. Why we are taking nutrition? What is the importance of nutrition? Nutrition, it provides energy. It helps in maintaining the body structure, helping the growth of the organism, helping the repairment of the tissue cells which has been broken. It also helps in the reproduction. There are various types of nutrition. What are the types of nutrition? First one, see this type. First one is autotrophic mode of nutrition. Second one is heterotopic mode of nutrition. Now see, what is autotrophic? Auto means cell. Autotrophic means cell producing nutrition. They can take nutrition by making their own. They get nutrition by preparing their own food. That's why it is known as autotrophic nutrition. But heterotopic nutrition, what do you mean by heterotopic nutrition? Heterotopic nutrition means these are the organism which cannot make their own food. They depend on others for their food, for getting nourishment. For example, we the human being depends on plants for food. Human being depends on plants for food, and that's why we are taking heterotopic mode of nutrition. But heterotopic mode of nutrition is classified into three categories. First one is saprophytic nutrition, second one is parasitic mode of nutrition, and third one is holozoic mode of nutrition. What is saprophytic? What is parasitic? What is holozoic? That one we will read later on. Now first one is autotrophic nutrition. Auto means cell and trophic means nourishment. What is autotrophic nutrition? Autotrophic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which organisms are able to make organic food from the inorganic raw material. How? Let's see. This is the process. How the organism can make the organic food from inorganic raw materials. And that is, the plants only can prepare their own food by using the process of photosynthesis. This is the photosynthesis process. First of all, from the environment, from the atmosphere, the plant's leaf, the leaf of the plant absorbs CO2 and it takes water from the ground and it combines with the carbon dioxide and water combines and forms glucose and oxygen. These two are inorganic raw materials, and by using these two inorganic raw materials, it produces glucose and oxygen, which is organic one. And then oxygen is released into the atmosphere, and that released oxygen we are using, it is coming from the plants. In leaves, where the photosynthesis is going on, what are the basic requirements of photosynthesis? We will see. See, this is the plant. In plant's leaf, we are having a part called chloroplast. In that chloroplast, the plants prepare their own food. But in chloroplast, chlorophyll is present, and in chlorophyll, plants heterotopic mode of nutrition. Hetero means depend on others, and topic means nourishment. It is a mode of nutrition in which organism depends on other organisms or other things the organism lives on another organism in the host cell, and it depends for food. For example, in case of human, the lice is there. It is parasitic lice. In case of human hair, the lice is present. It takes nourishment from human hair, and it obtains it gets its energy and survive by taking nourishment from the human. That's why it is known as parasitic mode of nutrition. Whereas in case of holozoic mode of nutrition, what happens? Holozoic mode of nutrition is a nutrition in which the organism feeds on other. For example, in case of herbivores, what happens? And in case of herbivores, organism completely depends only on plants. Organism completely depends on plants, whereas here the organism depends on other animals. It depends on other animals. Whereas in omnivores, the organism can feed on both plants and animals. It depends on both plants and animals, and it takes its nutrition. In case of herbivores, what happens? Let's take the example of the goat. Goat takes its nourishment or nutrition by eating on plants. It